I've been demoted. T800 guy today, but at least it's a nice shiny one. I think this is actually the newest tractor we have, and it's only second to that new Texas bed that we bought. It's on the max. It's on the max, so the cam or the crank doesn't make bubbles and you lose oil pressure because it's all bubbly. Looks like it just had a service. That's a clean filter. Knuckle busters. I know people out there know the pain. Got washer fluid. Got the X15. I should be able to just put it on cruise and drive all the way there. Going to Grand Prairie today. We got a max load. That will be too heavy for the T-bed, so that's why we're taking this guy. And this guy here that drives this is at Trans Mountain Love and Life doing swamp mat stuff, and he's like, this is great. He's going on holidays, so he's banking it big time. It's probably the biggest paycheck I had because you have a guaranteed 12 hours, I think, every day, no matter what. So you might work 6, you get 12 or something like that, which nobody told me that. I might have got screwed out a couple hours, but I tried to make it so it was 10 to 12 hours every day that I was out there, and I did 2 stints at 15 days each. And yeah, that was the biggest paycheck I've had here. And as of November 1st, obviously this isn't going to be out till the end of November, but November 1st was my 2-year, and I got a big raise. Just kidding, I didn't get a raise. With the cost of everything going up, we should be getting raises. We were talking about the other day. We're like, dude, everything is like getting expensive. TL40 is in the house. He's like, you probably should have took that one. I'm like, probably want something a little longer. That one doesn't have ratchets as nicely placed as our black one. This one probably is lighter though, because it's smaller, but it's older, so it might be more beefy. Oh, sick mud flaps. I gotta get those. Yeah, okay, it does have staggered, but we're taking accumulator, some BOP action to go stop at K2 BOP in Leduc and grab some more. Look at that, even that's where the ratchet is on the other side. Methodically planned out. It's like put a ratchet in between every other ratchet on the opposite side. Yeah, what year is this guy? Doesn't say. 97. So it's a little bit older. We actually just had this repainted at Road Train just a little bit before everything came to a screeching halt. Lots of mud flaps on there for me to scoop. I'll put those on my Volkswagen. Alright, I gotta check out and fire this up, get my stuff out of my other truck, get my charger cords, and we'll get going. Something even running? It's gonna be a nice quiet ride. Looking pretty good. It looks like I loaded it decent. We got to make one more stop yet in Leduc and grab an annular. I don't know what it weighs, but that's 62 for about 66. So now I have a weight. Something's almost loaded without a permit. Might be over on the drive. Double gate, accumulator. I can't remember numbers worth shit when I'm talking. 2, 4, I can call that 6. No, let's say 67. I don't know how big the annual. He's like, you want to wait? No, try my hardest. Usually there would be a picker involved if it was going to go to a location, so he would take usually like the double gate, a stump with the rest of it, and then the tractor would take the accumulator and the annular. So it's supposed to be like 57,000-ish, so they say. So it's going to be a tight go here. Good, because I did the numbers, since that's why I weighed before I came here, so I knew what I had to be able to put on here, and I had about 20,000 pounds, and he said it's only 12, so we're golden. We should be, but we'll still stop and check. Well, this went way down. Am I counterbalancing now? I don't think I put it that far ahead. It'd have to be right on the nose. I spy something with my little eye. It's not blue. Some people call it dog shit white. Going home weather. Well, at least I know it kind of ends around a little smoky-ish. Becker Transport, that's where the road train T-185 Texas bed lives now. And some other real cool stuff. Now I know where their shop is. Go get it, I got a spare key. Just kidding. Crossed my mind, but I wouldn't do that to another person. Not that person anyway. If I seen it like maybe in like dire straits and it would look like a big pile of poo-poo, possibility. I don't have a spare key. It's not hard to steal. It's very easy to get the ignition. Okay, well, loaded is like, yeah, trying to find a backhaul from, like, our dispatch was looking, wasn't finding anything, and then he's like, well, if you can't find a backhaul, we'll fill you up with other stuff, because it's just shop to shop, right? So I don't know if he missed out on sending some stuff. There was something happened somewhere, and he's like, oh, I'm in a pinch, and we're like, we got you. Well, of course you got to pay for it, but we still got you. And then now we'll backhaul all this stuff, which strangely I'm lighter. The building is lighter for sure, but the trailer's pretty much taking all that weight. I was going to go over to the Husky over here and get fuel, but I got enough to get back to Valley View, and we'll hit the co-op there, and then we'll jig-jog across the street to the world's nicest bathroom in Canada, supposedly. I think I have gone in there once, just black tile for a truck stop. Yeah, you can rate it up there, but I've seen other people now like put cleanest bathroom in Alberta, our nicest, yada yada, stuff like that. I'm just like, have you been in the bathroom in Winks and White Court? If you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay, well, we'll truck reverse that way. Look out! Mayday, mayday, mayday. I'm gonna go with it's just a bad ground and some water, but according to that gauge, the diff's on fire. Get out and take a look. The last thing I would like to not be is stuck on the side of the road in the fog like this. You can buy a new truck, but you can't make it work. Hello? Not hot. I'm gonna get dirty. Not hot. I'm gonna go with... I can't even get my... Not hot. Damn you. 30 for nothing. Normal, except for those lug nuts are falling off. Just kidding. Ha ha. Ha. Where they think the human? How's these diffs? Smells like brakes because I was like trying to find something so I could pull over. Oh, there is a back door. Way off the road, so it should be good. that started shining in my face. I'm like, what? I'm out of fuel? I just got fuel. Oh, it's a diff. Carry on. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's 7:45. It is now sleeting. It's 2 degrees. So much for keeping the truck clean for Shane. It was nice and shiny. I tried. I did good. And then now it's not. That's okay. I think he's going on holidays when he comes back from Trans Mountain anyways. It's the whole reason he's out there. He's like, I'm going to bank some money. I'm like, yeah, you'll bank money there. It's one place I got the biggest paycheck was being out there because he worked 15 days straight. So yeah, anyways. Actually, that was the first time I've ever been in there because I was in there. I was like, oh, maybe I have not been in here. It's got like lots of wood chiseled stuff and some nice granite. It's gonna probably pour on me all the way home now, which is not glorious, but whatever. Thought I was just gonna get a building and I was just gonna kick it off when I got back, but no, not the case. But that guy's getting fuel. Just pulls up right in front of all the pumps. But I get it, the parking lot here sucks. I'm like, why don't we put all the parking out front so we can just zoom in and done. We gotta drive through, you gotta drive in between the pumps. It's only 4.6 high or something, so it's like a foot higher than my building. But there's all this real estate out front along the 4-lane that they could have totally put like huge pullouts on each side or more there, but I get it, they probably got the fuel tanks buried there, so that's another reason why there's no parking there. But this is supposed to be like a truck stop, but it's got like almost no parking. And if you want to go to Tim Hortons, you gotta walk way over there, which I gave up on that because they're so slow and shitty. We're gonna eat and we'll go. So that guy that he was waiting for me when I got there, he was picking out, he's like, comes up to me, he's like, how heavy is that? I'm like, too heavy for your tandem. And he had to go back to Fort Nelson with it. So he was just staying this side of the scales of Fort Nelson, but he's got two scales for sure. Now it's kind of crappy weather out, so they'll probably be closed. Plus they gave him 5,000 more, there's a 5,000 pound stump to go with all that stuff. So he's basically almost got a whole package. Like usually that is not the way we do it. Like I was saying before, like the picker will take the stump and like a double gate and the annular, and then we'll take baskets and the accumulator on the tractor. I got 2 double gates now and an annular and a smaller building, and I'm actually lighter. Pretty big double gates. I thought it'd be heavier. I'm lighter all the way around. Didn't weigh though, so I'm lighter on the truck than when I came down, and I'm lighter on the trailer as well, so which is strange. But anyways, chow down and get going here. And then like some pizza to keep you awake for another 4.5 hour drive. 5 5.5 probably. Gonna have to write a second logbook. I mean, it's gonna go over midnight. Cut. Well, I was gonna get some DPF, but I guess the door's out of service, so there'll be no DPFing. Tuck my stuff back in my trunk. So then, park this unit and go home. Alright, another day, another dollar. We gotta go deal with this now that the weekend is over. How do you feel about coming in and unloading that? I'm not sure yet. No problem. I feel like I just missed this plate. Yeah, short plate on this, so I was struggling when I hooked up to it. I gotta make sure I slide the wheel back before I unhook, because the plate fell right in between the gap. I was like, that's no good. What kind of heater is that? I don't know how to operate that one, if that's even what that is. When it's chilly out and you got the engine heater, it's nice to be able to, I got time to warm up the truck, but when it's really cold, it's nice to come in and fire that up and start the truck at the same time. We'll just let it warm up. Oh. And the new trucks you can't leave idling. Because if I just leave it idling, it'll go to a certain temperature and then it just shuts off. And I'll be inside. Kumbaya, my lord, and come out and it won't be warm at all.